Welcome to Really American. I am Michael Hayne. So it seems the Musk family, who apparently are becoming as worse as the Trump family, but they have now firmly placed themselves in the demented, deranged, conspiracy humping world of MAGA, which again is terrifying considering that world class, red pill, ketamine induced incel Elon Musk owns a massive social media network that spreads misinformation, and each and every day, sane and rational people on there have to correct it. Yes, over the weekend, Elon Musk I don't know who was simping for who, but Elon Musk appeared at an event with his orange girlfriend, Trumpy Dumpty, because obviously Elon hopes that Trumpy Dumpty will get in, will squash any investigations going on Elon, and of course, possibly end that deal, that climate deal that Biden put forth, which affords legacy automakers the tax credit for electric vehicles, thus making Elon a monopoly. Anyway, by the way, MAGA, when it comes to weirdness again, I know you're just so utterly obsessed with being weird and cringe. But again, let's find the difference between what is normal and what is weird. Gus Walls over here, who you blindly attacked and said this was weird, this was a sweet, loving boy supporting his dad during a major event. This, on the other hand, is a creepy, cringy, spazzy, weirdo, dork maggot billionaire jumping up and down for joy for a man that will continuously make him rich and never have to pay a dime in taxes. That is weird. But now, as Elon was basking in the misery and unchecked ignorance of MAGA over the weekend, his mother was instigating some crazy conspiracies. She put out a wild tweet in which she suggested a pretty blatant illegal strategy that MAGA should use when it comes to voting. His mother, May Musk, tweeted, "The Democrats have given us another option. You don't have to register to vote. On election day, have 10 fake names, go to 10 polling booths and vote 10 times. That's 100 votes, and it's not illegal. Maybe we should work the system too." This was following her idiot son's "Super important to get all your friends and family to register to vote. Georgia's registration deadline is Monday." And as readers pointed out, because again, this is why sane and rational people can't exit X like they want to, like so many have, but the fewer irrational ones have to remain there because, as they said, this is in fact illegal. Why could this possibly be illegal again?
I mentioned before there are no mental health concerns. There's no good reason why you're here, Ms. Peters, other than these are all the active decisions that you made that cost our county significantly, but also more importantly, cost you greatly. Mr. Wood, all the members of the county who worked and trusted you when you asked them to do things that they did on your behalf. It's part of your lies. The expense, the toll is immeasurable. So putting you on probation when you have zero needs that would be met by probation is the very definition of unduly depreciating the significance of what it is that you've done here, the harm that you've caused our community and continue to cause. Community corrections is the same. So prison is the only place that duly meets the purposes of sentencing in this matter. And therefore the sentence and judgment of the court is as follows. As to counts 1 and 4, the judgment and sentence of the court is 3.5 years in the Department of Corrections. Those sentences will be concurrent to each other. As to count 2, the judgment and sentence of the court is 3.5 years consecutive to counts 1 and 4. As it relates to the misdemeanor charges, count 8 is 120 days in the Mesa County Detention Facility, concurrent to count 9 and 10, which will be 6 months in the Mesa County Detention Facility, consecutive to the prison sentence. The reason those sentences are consecutive is because those sentences are, as the prosecution stated, directly related to what it is that you did here in our community, the damage you caused this community, the breach of your oath to the electorate in Mesa County. Your sentence will be followed by 3 years of parole. You have 2 days of pre-sentence confinement credit. Anything I missed? Anything else?
And you were just listening to the judge. This is the sentencing of former Mesa County Clerk Tina Peters.
Oh, and what do you know? It was illegal. Another loony MAGA moron mutant bites the dust. Aren't you so glad you did the bidding for your cult leader? You went to prison for him. You were just sentenced to years in prison. But I'm sure I'm totally I'm gonna help you out. I'll be there visiting you every weekend. I'll send you money. Ah, glorious. Yes, this was Tina Peters, the Colorado County Clerk who was just sentenced to nearly a decade in prison for her role in tampering in the 2020 election. But Elon Musk's mom wants that to happen again. I don't know. Maybe Tina can have a prison roommate. And this isn't the Musk's first foray into election conspiracies. No, far from it. Elon had previously exploited MAGA's miserably uninformed and misinformed when he was engaging in this type of conspiracy fuckery, when he was making the claim that voters in Arizona, that there was going to be illegal immigrants voting in Arizona. In fact, he was actually challenged by an Arizona election official when it came to that conspiracy. Let's take a look at that.
You took on Elon Musk on social media. Elon Musk asking questions about illegal voting in Arizona. You decided to engage. Why?
Well, because it wasn't just asking questions, unfortunately. It was taking something that was represented as just a lawsuit, as an opinion, and suggesting that it was fact. And unfortunately, it was a gross mischaracterization of what the law and the process is in Arizona with respect to how we prove citizenship of voters in Arizona.
He is a new player since 2020, now owns that little storefront we call X. He has 200 million followers. What is his potential impact?
Well, and that's why it's frustrating, and that's why I chose to respond. It's not because, I wanted to just engage just for the purpose of engaging, but he obviously commands such a large audience, and so for anyone who is interested in the accurate information, I post that there, hoping that some fraction of the people who follow him will also see that, which is that Arizona has a documented proof of citizenship law, and that's been in place since 2004, and actually that puts Arizona way ahead of most other states in terms of our processes for making sure that only United States citizens are voting.
So let's
when it comes to the weirdo, hateful realm of MAGA, fear, smear, and misinformation is all there is. Because, hey, billionaires like Elon, no freaking way they can ever pay their fair share. So you better lick them boots. Anyway, I am Michael Hayne. This is Really American. Please subscribe to our channel and check me out on my latest TikTok at Mike Hayne Comedian.